So let's be real, for Saints Row fans, I mean, hey, if you watch my other video, you know how I feel about the game. I'm disappointed with it. I really, really, really am. And again, if you watch the other video, it's not really because of the story. It's bad, but I could live with that, okay? I could live with some of the janky mechanics, some of the bugs. I can live with that, the stuff that can get patched up. What I can't live with is a lifeless, soulless world, okay? I wanted the interiors. I wanted the detail in the NPCs. I wanted the world to feel lived in. It just doesn't feel like that. But this video is not about that, okay? This video is about performance because I played this game on a current-gen console and a last-gen console, and honestly, the gameplay from the last-gen console, to me, it's choppy, as you will see in this footage. It's choppy. It doesn't always look the best. It's kind of grainy at times, too. And some of the stuff, I mean, the textures and things like that, it looks Xbox 360-like at times, but overall, it's playable, and I do like to put in a decent amount of hours. I'm purposefully only showing you guys beginning parts of the game to not give you guys spoilers, okay, about later on in the game. So there are a couple cutscenes, but these are only from the first 2 missions of the game, and so is the open world. It's like right at the beginning because I didn't want to spoil anything for you guys, but I just wanted to let you know my impressions of the gameplay on last-gen consoles. I think it's fine. I mean, honestly, it left a bit to be desired. I know we're moving away from PS4 and Xbox One because it's been a couple years now since the next-gen consoles have come out, but the reality of the matter is, it's so tough to get your hands on a Series X or a PS5, even now, that a ton of people, if not the majority, are going to be getting this game on PS4 and Xbox One, so I wanted to make sure you guys who are on those last-gen consoles are informed about how this game plays on them. And to me, again, I think it's fine. It's definitely spotty in some areas where it gets choppy. I wasn't really able to catch gameplay of when it chops up. Like, there's some parts where I was going through a part of town or in the middle of a cutscene where it would just chop up completely, and it would be like, what am I looking at here? That was disappointing, but honestly, it happened less than I thought, especially because I feel like I've encountered more bugs on PS4 and Xbox One than I have on Series X. So, to me, I think that obviously, like, that's kind of a product of it being an older console. It's having a bit tougher time running the game, but I just know that in general, like, even on my Series X, there's been a ton of bugs on there. So I know that that's not something that's reserved specifically for the old gen consoles, but I'm just letting you guys know my findings. And I found personally that there was more bugs on last gen consoles. And again, choppier, not by much though. Like, yes, it runs smoother on Series X, but on the last gen, I mean, honestly runs a bit smoother in general than I thought it would. Again, still choppy. You'll find some chop in it, but not as much as I thought, to be honest with you. And again, like, the question you're probably most curious about is, can I buy this game on PS4 or Xbox One and be okay? Like, can I have a decent experience with it? Or is this going to be Cyberpunk 2077 where I get it on last-gen consoles and it's just unplayable? I can't do it. And my answer to you is, you will find it is buggier and choppier than if you were to get it on the newer gen, of course, but it is playable, and that's the money line you're looking for, right? Is it playable or not? Yes, it's playable. You can still be okay playing this game on PS4 and PS4 and Xbox One. And again, like, this isn't a game that's, you know, super graphically challenging, or it's gonna fry your Xbox One because it requires so much power for the graphics and to run the game. Like, I mean, to be honest with you, on the last gen of consoles, I don't think it's not easy for it. It's from our console for 2013. Like, obviously, it's going to require quite a bit of power to run on those consoles, but it's not like Cyberpunk 2077 where it took everything the Xbox One had to even run the game at 16 frames per second. So it's not like that. Like, it, you know what I mean? Like, it's decent, and it's not going to take up everything, but it's not a breeze either for the last gen of console. So that's just kind of what I wanted to let you guys know about this for Saints Row on the last gen of consoles. Again, it's playable. Is it perfect? Far from it. but you can definitely play through the entire story. You can play through all the missions, explore the open world. You shouldn't have too many problems. Yes, you will encounter bugs. The game is buggy in general on all consoles right now. I mean, let's be honest. It probably should have been delayed again a little bit more. But the experience, it'll be decent. It'll be fine, even on the last gen of consoles. Man, I'm disappointed in this thing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.